Fairy Tales by Creangă. Goat and Three Lambs. Once upon a time, there was a goat with 3 lambs. The middle and the elder were nasty, while the younger, on the contrary, was hardworking and obedient. As the saying goes, there are 5 fingers on the hand, and they are all different from each other. Once a goat called the lambs and said,
"My beloved kids, I will go to the forest to get food. And you lock the door behind me. Listen to each other and don't open it to anyone until you hear my voice. When I arrive, I will let you know, and I will tell you the following. Lambs, oh lambs, unlock the door for Mom. I brought you fresh leaves, full mouth, breast milk, a pinch of salt. And also I bring hominy on the hoof, flowers in the armpit. Did you listen to what I said?
Yes, Mother.
Can I rely on you?"
Don't worry, Mother.
said the elder lamb.
We are good boys, and therefore, if we said once, then it will be so.
Well, if so, then go and kiss your mom. God will save you from trouble, and stay happy, kids.
Good luck, Mother,
said the younger, with tears in his eyes.
and may God help you return safely and bring us food.
Then the goat went out about her business. The lambs closed the door behind her with the latch. But there is an old saying, the walls have ears and the windows have eyes, an evil wolf, but not simple. But you know which one? The goat's godfather, who had been waiting for a long time to swallow the lambs, listened to the walls behind the house.
Okay,
He said himself.
now my time has come. If only they opened the door for me. What a feast it would be. I will eat them in no time.
Thinking about this, he went to the door and started.
Lambs, oh lambs, unlock the door for Mom. I brought you fresh leaves, full mouth, breast milk, a pinch of salt, and I also bring hominy on the hoof, flowers in the armpit. Come on, open, my dear ones, but hurry up.
Oh, brothers,
Say the elder.
open the door quickly. Mom came and brought us some food. Oh, no,
Say the younger.
do not dare open. Otherwise, it will be bad for everyone. This is not Mother. I know her voice well. It is not so scary and hoarse. It is thinner and beautiful.
Hearing this, the wolf went to the blacksmith and sharpened his tongue and teeth to soften his voice. He then returned and started all over.
Lambs, oh lambs, unlock the door for Mom.
Well,
Say the elder again.
does this voice fit? And you say, not Mother, not Mother. Then who is she but her? I have ears too. I'll go and open the door. Brother,
The younger exclaimed again.
listen to me. And if someone comes and says, unlock the door, Auntie comes home, do you need to open it right away? You both know that our aunt died a long time ago, and the bones must have rotten away. Hey, look, am I wrong?
Say the elder.
Don't try to teach your grandma to suck eggs. We kept Mother for so long outside the door. That's it. I'll go and open it.
The younger one quickly dashed in the chimney and stood on his legs there, and buried his nose in the soot. He was silent like a fish and trembled like a hair in the wind. But what fear did he experience? Oh God! The middle didn't sit either. He quickly climbed under the basin. He sat down there as silent as he could, like soil outdoors, only wool bristling with fear. However, Rounds is not a hero, but he keeps his life. The elder stood at the door and thought about the opening. Finally, he raised the latch, and what happened? How could he see it? The wolf's eyes sparkled with hunger, and his stomach growled incredibly. 1, 2, and there was no lamb. He ate the lamb and began to wander around the house, saying,
I don't know. It seemed to me, or I have heard more voices. But what is it? Where is everyone?
He looked everywhere, but there were no lambs. The little lambs were gone.
Hey, what kind of miracle is that? Oh, how old and tired am I. Let me sit down to rest.
Then he sat down with difficulty in the basin. And so he sat in such kind of way that basin cracked, or maybe he sneezed somehow. But only the lamb could not stand it under the basin. Maybe the devil pushed him.
God bless you, Godfather.
Oh my, look what a prankster. Are you hiding here? Come here, I will kiss you.
He pulled the lambs out of the basin by the ears, lifted him, and all the lambs flew in all directions. The saying goes, my tongue is my enemy. The wolf began to wander further through the house, looking for someone else, but did not find anyone, because the youngest sat quietly, silent like a fish. Wolf left the house, and the younger one got out of the chimney and locked the door. He began to scold himself and bitterly mourned his brothers. And he cried until he almost lost consciousness. But what could he do? It is not his fault that the brothers' stupidity played a cruel joke on them. While he grieved, the goat returned as quickly as she could, laden with food and breathing heavily.
My dear lambs, how they wait for me and laugh when they see me. How I love you all, my dear lambs.
Great was the joy of the goat. But when she came closer, what did she see? An icy chill ran through her body. Legs buckled, eyes dimmed. She saw something unkind. Or maybe it just seemed. She went to the door and called.
Lambs, oh lambs, unlock the door for Mom. I brought you fresh leaves, full mouth, breast milk, a pinch of salt, and also I bring honey on the hoof, flowers in the armpit.
Now the elder quickly jumped up and opened the door. He rushed to his mother's neck, burst into bitter tears.
Mommy, oh Mommy, look what happened to us. A great misfortune has come over our heads.
The goat let her eyes around the hut. Horror and trembling seized her. Then she came to herself a little and asked,
So what happened here, little one?
What do you mean what? You left, and we stood behind the door, and we heard someone humming, and my older brother, the stubborn one, opened it. Lambs, oh lambs, unlock the door for Mom.
And what then?
And my older brother, the stubborn one, opened it.
And then?
Then I hurried into the chimney, and my middle brother hid under the basin, and the elder, as I say, went to the door and removed the latch.
And then?
Then terror, the wolf, our godfather, and your friend stood on the threshold.
Who? Godfather Wolf? He? Why, he swore with his wool that he would not touch my children.
Yes, Mother, he touched, and much.
Well, I'll teach him a lesson. Does he think that if a poor widow has a full house of lambs, then she can be bullied? Does he think that he can eat her lambs? No, he can't escape their cunning. He's a villain and a robber, and he bared his teeth, winked at me. But I'm not one of those that he thinks. From the day I was born, I did not go to other people's gardens. Well, hold on, I will settle it with you. Thinks he can joke with me? You will regret it.
Oh, Mother, oh, let God be his judge. There's a saying, if you get in touch with the dashing person, do not expect good.
No, son. It is high up to heaven and far from God. And then remember, son, what I'm telling you. Give him a finger, he will bite off the whole hand. Just be careful not to tell anyone, so that he does not know.
And silence. Then she was looking for an opportunity to take revenge on Godfather Wolf. She told and still could not think of how to take revenge on him.
Oh, now I know how.
She said to herself.
I know. I will arrange something for him, and he will bite his paws.
There was a deeper hole near her house, and she remembered it.
Into the tanning vat with you, Godfather Wolf, not otherwise. You will pay soon. And you, Goat, it's time to get down to business. The Godfather Wolf has given you a job.
With these words, she rolled up her sleeves, lit the fire, and began to cook. She prepared stuffed cabbage rolls, pilaf, pies, cakes with sour cream and eggs, and all kinds of other dishes. Then she filled the pit with rotten branches and coals to smolder the fire. She covered them with branches crisscross, sketched them on top of the leaves, and sprinkled the earth on the leaves and covered them with a mat. And also she made a wax chair for the great guest. She left the food on the fire and went into the forest to call the Godfather for the holiday. She walked through the forest, and near the ravine, the wolf came out to meet her.
Good day, good mother. What kind of wind brought you here?
May your heart be kind, as are your eyes. Do you not know what the wind brings where the soul does not ask? You see, someone visited my house and gave me trouble.
What kind of trouble, dear godmother?
He found my lambs alone and ate them. This is what it means to be a helpless widow.
What are you, godmother, talking about?
Tell now or don't tell at all. It won't be easier. They went, poor things, to the Lord God, and we need to take care of their souls. So I decided, according to my abilities, to arrange a memorial service for them, Godfather Wolf, and I want to invite you to comfort. Oh, poor me.
Willingly, dear godmother, but I would rather come to their wedding.
I believe you, Godfather Wolf, but what can I do? All is God's will.
The goat went sobbing to the house, and the wolf followed her, also pretending to cry.
God, oh God,
The goat sobbed.
what is most dear to us is what we lose.
What can you do, godmother? If we knew what trouble awaits us, we would be careful in advance. Do not be tormented. Sooner or later we will all be there.
It is how it is, Godfather Wolf. But my poor lambs had such a beautiful life ahead.
Yes, dear godmother, but you see, God too has a taste for lambs.
If the Lord himself took them, it would have been another matter. But is that so?
You know, godmother, I think maybe it was Uncle Bear. I remember some time ago I met him in a raspberry garden, and he said if the goat gave him her son to teach fur business.
Word for word, wolf and goat arrived at the hut.
Please, Godfather Wolf,
The goat said, as she put a wax chair on the trap,
sit down. Treat yourself to what God sent.
and she pushed him a bowl full of cabbage rolls. The wolf began eating greedily the stuffed cabbage, swallowed him whole.
Lord have mercy on their souls, godmother goat. Your cabbage rolls are way too good.
Said Wolf, and bang! He flew straight into the pit with burning coals. The wax chair had melted, and the twigs broke just in time to the guest's surprise.
Wah! Now give back, Wolf, what you ate. Have you decided to compete with the goat? Finish you off.
Oh, godmother, oh, my heels are burning. Help me, my soul is already on fire.
No, good Father Wolf. After all, my soul burned in me when my lambs died. God, you say, has a taste for lambs, but to my taste those that are older, the better. But first you should fry them well.
Oh, I'm burning, I'm dying, Godmother Goat. Save me.
Well, burn, Godfather Wolf. Perish. Let the wool burn on you, by which you swore that you would not touch my lambs. Do you remember how you swore, grinning with all teeth? You fierce beast! And you ate my little lambs!
Oh, it burns. Everything inside me burns, Godmother Goat. Pull me out. Have mercy on me.
Death for death, Godfather Wolf. Burn for the burn. Look what a word you threw from the scripture just now.
The goat and lamb grabbed an armful of hay and threw into the pit so that fire would get hotter. Then they began to throw stones at the wolf until they finished him off. So the goat lost 2 of its lambs, but Godfather Wolf died too. Not a great loss. All the goats in the neighborhood heard about such a thing, and they like it. They all gathered together for a big fest, began to eat and drink, and the great fest went on. And I was there, and when the time approached, I sat astride the saddle and told everything how it happened. Then I saddled the wheel, told you a fairy tale, and in the end, I saddled up the lentils and carried good people, an utter fable.